National Communication Officer, Sami Defi, to introduce we are not here alone. We are here with Arise Ghana, DNC, GCPP, PPP, APC, KOFI Ghana, Concerned Drivers Association, KAYA Association, ASEPA, Ghetto Boys, Aboboji, Ashama, Odododio, Nina, and the whole Ghana. It's simple. Enough is enough. But this government is the worst form of government we have ever seen. Anything like this before. It is sad. It is indeed sad. But I want to tell you today, we are marching with the approved route. U-turn on John Evans Atamil's High Street. In front of Kwame Nkrumah Museum. And we will cry for Kwame Nkrumah's body to understand and say, the Ghana no die. And when we get there, demonstration itself will end there. But the leaders of the demonstration, led by my good son and the NDC minority leadership, will have to be given the opportunity to walk into the central bank to present our petition to the government. To prepare the governor, the printer, and the two deputy printers to be ready and to receive our petition. But when we get there, we will read the petition to their hearing and demand their immediate resignation. We have also today, through Honorable Ayarega, petition the special prosecutor. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude by saying that my speech will be delivered at the entrance of the Bank of Ghana. But in the meantime, let me thank you profusely for the gesture and the turnout, the patriotism that you have shown so far. In fact, today, I am counting almost 50,000 protesters.
In 2022, the World Bank and the IMF currency was the worst currency in the whole world. It is the job of the governor of the bank to manage the currency. But you see, the governor is an appointee of Dr. Bawumia and another bank of Occupy. And in 2017, when Nana won, he went to greet Nana Asante. And Nana Asante said something and advised Nana. Or see, come and you have a 40 on Mahama. And say, they are two of our the show of mine is here. And then, and come and the 40. Because 2016, the NDC was not perfect. But compared to today, the NDC was heaven. And so, in 2016, a company of Bufonti and Ayatutia Mahama. In 2024, a company of Bufonti, Yabetuetia MPP. That the Bank of Ghana is coming last among all the banks in the world. The Bank of Ghana is paying winning bonus to themselves.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
I trust within 1 month, we have more than 9,000 Ghanaians for dialysis in Kwara. Me, I'm a member of parliament. Me, I'm a member of parliament. Now, besides, I will say, I'm making a chair. I'm making a chair. Million and then Nanado. What the tax about, I will be a yari. No pay dance to cry. I must say, yeah, I the tax. I buy a message going health equipment, consumables. There will be very tax exemptions. If you won't grab or money more, they are in fact want to so. Not going to buy or so basic. And even dialysis, even consumables, and I'm not going to say taxes episode. Million procurement cover. I near the mom, or my union for you all. I don't think, me no be a no. Get papa, get my memo dietary, Upper Western North, Upper Upper East, the whole of the region. One dialysis machine. It's so big, a area. I better think so. Sad demonstration. The catching man in the Baumia. I quite be on Mepasua. They bet to me, I thought dialysis machines. They are subsidizing the cost of dialysis. I will mind Muno, I was on Mufaso. Stop in Bradias. I threw a baby emergency for the past 6 years. And it's years, you know, they won't so be out so.
I call on the MP for Adam to speak to you.
Kayeni musa ema sumo krono. Uye mizu. Sesika bi bebi wonu ehu sutra. Aye krono sika. Yeye ka di tietia ne se. Muko tom. Ya bravo. Bank of Ghana ko. Ya bravo. Resigning up for Amaya Bra. So, who call the boy now? Who will say of how Casina to Ghana? And here, a friend of human and Casano. Oh, my dear, want to walk. And I'm to Pankwan and Omo. And then to Pantina, you go to my home. Pardon a human bra. John and Mahama.
Thank you, sir.
Omata koji fakamu. Nyadilao, omata koji fakamu. Nyadio, omata school fees kamo. Nyafamo, ogblen, ado, maladu komo. Gaka otoga, dada fama, dada batita, azubono matres. How do you bro? Boy! Let me see the Nima before here. Let me see the Nima. Nima! Kneel down! Down, come on! Hey, I want the jungle! Almost on the jungle! Zabutire MVP! Yanzu Zabutire MVP! Zabutire MVP muna gajiya! Kuma yayi bata! Ba kudi muna jin jiki! Gari da namu ne! Sai together! We go together! Mutire MVP out! Kuruma dialysis! Just dialysis! Kuruma from 3.8 to 7 something! Why? Why? Cesar, Kuri and Kuri, Kakubar when you start to move PNC, Zamzo join opposition. Inshallah, Mutire, Baumia, Mutire, Nana Kubuado, Mutire, Keko, Mutire, Inshallah, in Allah, the Baumuson Baumia anymore. We don't need Baumia. We don't need Akubuado. We don't need Alajire Mange. We don't need anybody. We want Everything back. Inshallah. Inshallah, anything coming. Put it out of it. Let's have to do.
So we are occupying Bank Ghana. We are occupying Bank of Ghana. Let no one tell us that we are going to the Black Star Square. We are not seeking independence. They are creating unemployment and loss of incomes in Ghana while they are enriching themselves in other countries. We will not accept this and will not accept it forever. They are stripping our nation naked. Everything is not working. People who are sick of liver diseases are dying in the hospitals. Yet the thieves in government can steal so much money that some of them, their housemates can steal in excess of $1.5 million in their bedrooms.
From the parliamentary candidate for uplift. After that, the boss general, okay? Parliamentary candidate will not speak, then general will take over.
So bye. Ghana for some dear question. After Ghana, boss will say Ghana. Say, yeah, Juma. Nani, I say, only Sika, and Sunisika, I say, Musica, so move that to the I say, Ghana, you get to the yeah, Papa John, and the Ghana over 200 million Ghana cities. Says, what this can now have by Cheka over 60-point-something billion.
Change is coming, and that change begins today. Thank you, and God will.
Ya said I said and ya betun tasukoko achre Bank of Ghana. Ena enrai nyame afre akuku da miensen. Say nguru kwan so a anka na ya nyawe. Ba ya ba yenim se omo na revolution for ya sam ne say So wo ekuano na Abubakar obi no oto a ye nyina nkoya yie ya nantifa ne so ekoko di nkunim ansa na ya san ya chi aba kai awufuo no sadia wa mu koi ejira ye se ye adasama ye dan ya ya beko mu amujira hai obia bewu meboa but ayese adia ube jira so awu no ehu baba mfaso ama enchirima yana nanuma wa mu abakro saje ajate no corporate atipo private odatelam se wa mu suro ena wa mu ani governor amfansiania anka ene Ghana nke wankwaso mu a wa mu ye Gold Coast wa mu di omumoja eko adeje Ghana enunti na ne mene ote ho enunti na ne ye wo president a ye frɛ no Akufo-Addo sa asem no si ye no sa bre na Akufo-Addo papa nom enam sa jina wo mu jina yenti ena ye frɛ wo mu big six a ene wo mu se wo mu ma e wo right say wo mu bedi o man yi se wo mu ya hufo ena wo mu jai say governor beku ye aka ye wo nkwa asomase enunti ye nuanom asrafo eni policefo amaka ye ni dia ye no mani je ho na bibi ntimi nkasa monta dia no emu aye sesi munya ya ankamu na mu be demonstration ya sramo samunya na ye dia Ghana fo a ya nya matamfo we are comrades in arms asemu aye katia ni se kabima min kabi amamuo ati udi amanipa se onya nso momai na se onye nu yi a wo ho kwan se mo pa mu sa ni pa no na mutu nu sabanche na mo pa foforo e ba be se na nan enu ana efra nu ma min ka bia mamu enti wo mo aninam se Bank of Ghana eye security zone eye dia be enuti sa kromfo wo ho a yentimi nkopa wo mo a mo ma wo mo nti ase se ye dani Bank of Ghana edi ye bia ya akromfo akobo kanko a wo mu di o man na wu a ye declare a ho crime scene. In other words, if you allow a security zone to be a haven for criminals, we have the right to declare that security zone a crime scene, and we will go there and check the criminals. Yanko say ye koko, ya declare e command pa, ya di adwuma ma no say onye ose no, ya nyira ya ho kire ye, ya declare ko say ya ntituo, ya ntwi ni asi nipa o say ye so, ya declare keke e ko se ne nsa, na o say ho security zone a, ene ya obetiti ye nyira. Na o di ye nyira ko gum. Ghana prison no, ye ni dodo a prison no nyira mefa. Mo tete ye na wo mo aka no eguso na wo mo ye na mo tete wo mo a prison no nyira ye ma wo mo no mo de wo mbe ko he enu nti ye ko ya sramo ya mfa ntokwa ma but kabima mi kabi amamuo na nsisi so ana ye die enti se Ghana prosifo Ghana sojafo samuje kabima mi kabi amamuo tumu a asasa mo boy ho bai na mo ma ya de krata akose pania ya bonu pa no onya aduma no yie na ye pam no ya nkokale no kranta no am no free ho ya de krata ko manu wia ya wie obi anya hwe ya beko na mom samu boya abra yesu sɛ nipa no hyɛ so ɔyɛ nneɛma bɔne yɛde sika etia ne ka ɔsɛ nwia bi gum ne yɛsi yɛ kɔpam na mo sɛ mo mpene deɛ a ɛnea biribiara si a yɛde bɛhyɛ mo polisifoɔ ne bambɔfoɔ na mo na makɔfa aba efi sɛ yɛn deɛ yɛgyina ha obiara kuta tuo obiara kuta gyan obiara nyɛ hwee ba yɛsi yɛno deɛ yɛde bɛka ɛno nti yɛfiri ha no yɛayɛ ready manu ti a obiara nare na wɔmfa n'ani ɛnkyerɛ Bank of Ghana na yɛbɛma Sami Gyamfi akyerɛ mo kwan a yɛbɛfa so ne akɔ akɔduru hɔ ɛno nti Governor Addison yɛka mo ate aseɛ sɛ kusie wanhawo a yɛnsɛn ne bɔn wokɔbɔ kusie no ɔwɔ bɔn mu na ɔsi wɔ pie aba ɔba abɛgye ne wu a sɛ wonsɛn ne bɔn no na ɔka sɛ tintintirinti ɔmmɛgye krataa adwuma no so ogu so a ɔyɛ yɛn nso yɛtoɔ ɛne ɛde tua ne kadeɛ a ɛne ɛyɛ ne no bɛda Bank of Ghana hɔ no ɛda mo nyinaa ase.
Oh, yeah, my son. So, boy.
Me governor and the bring and then you pay for every shine you pay for. I did a petition. They are trying to pay you for the so, boy. Thank you. Okay, so boy.
That they can't increase their fares, but the cost of fuel is not what it was. Giving me figures that are creating the impression that things are better for me, that doesn't mean anything, because the reality that I witnessed is not equating to the numbers that we're hearing.
When Obama came to Ghana, he said we shouldn't build individuals like you and me, rather we should build institutions. Now, when if your request of letting go the governor should come into fusion, the Bank of Ghana institution will be there. If you are appointed, don't you think the same problem will persist?
There is something called political will, and that is what is lacking. The political will to take a strong position on what is going on. We are seeing, even in the last 3 years, more of our water bodies have become completely brown because of Galamsey. We know who is behind it. We're not seeing any action being taken. You saw how the minority looked at the censure of the finance minister, where all sorts of technical loopholes were used to move past that stage. We're here, the issue of the Bank of Ghana. I don't think this is the way to let a democracy be consolidated. Undermining the very pillars that hold up a democracy, I don't think that's good enough.
Is your party, the NDC, and your leader, John Dramani Mahama, the solution to all the problems that you've turned out today?
It's not just the problems, it is the vision. It is the vision. Clearly, this government had no intention to come and make Ghana better for everyone. What we've only seen is a few people becoming richer and richer on the backs of Ghanaians. Millions of people in Ghana who probably voted for the MP thinking that they were going to witness something better and have seen things that they never imagined they would in their lifetime. This is not good enough. So yes, our flag bearer John Mahama and the NDC as a whole, we have competent people and the political will is there to actually do what has to be done to get this country out of the mess that it's in. And thanks to this government, it's going to take us probably 10 years to get out of this mess.
Meaning when you come to power in 2025, we will still be going through the same problems.
I don't believe that the NDC as a party is one that makes promises like this government did and came and completely under-delivered and disappointed Ghanaians. We want to create a realistic picture, but we're not waiting till we come to power to do what has to be done. Being here is part of the steps we're taking to ensure that Ghana is put back on a steady footing to where she should be. And that starts with who is at the Bank of Ghana. The bottom line is, yes, we do have the institutions, we have the laws, we have all of that. But if the political will to do is not there, nothing is going to happen. We have a constitution where the executive has a lot of power, where the president actually holds a lot of power. If we're not seeing that signal coming from the presidency, then clearly Ghanaians have a right to ask for that change. And our being here is to demand that within the confines of our ability to move within the constitution, we demand that the right thing is done. We demand that the right thing is done. If the Auditor General, who by constitution cannot be removed, somehow was removed, you can't tell me that the Bank of Ghana governor, under whose watch we are seeing such undescribable things happening at that Bank of Ghana of ours, which should not be in a mess that it is right now, cannot resign and cannot be removed, then I don't know what we're doing in this country.
All right, Sabre, NDC Amanyoko demonstration, and as a minority, any other parties, one more demonstration, no, Occupy Bank of Ghana, and the Ashas, and now to a near, who's a Nippon Kwasa all the way. Baby, I'm in Vienna anymore, but met me up to many share a quadra at Abraka police station. Es Sane Kodan, that should tell you the numbers. Many more hands, when you penny be at Santenwa, a rap bridge, you know, I say, our woman in a Ghana for woman did this Bank of Ghana, and to 2 years, some year, and inti, at the Sao or how we at the Abba. And the demonstration, so I just say, yes, because now I'm Dr. Ekosio Gabra, now Meneno, any and Komogatra. Dr. Ekosio Gabra, Dr. there. All right. Mausa, one corner. What do you make of the airport? The airport, what do you make of it? A minority. What do you make of it?
I think it's good news for Ghana that the young people in Ghana and even older people like us are not willing to accept and to tolerate a lot of the rubbish that is going on under the name of governance by the NPP. We have seen abuses upon abuses of human rights, of the rights of citizens to even clean water, to clean air, to a clean environment, and to even peaceful demonstration without oppression. And all these acts by the governing party is what is escalating. It's up to the government to decide whether they will allow the unhealthy economy that they have produced, the debts that are mounting on Ghanaian children and parents, which, depending on who you believe, estimates range from 20 to 30,000 cedis of debt per person. So basically, a child born today at Ridge Hospital or Konebu or in any village in Ghana starts life with 20 to 30,000 cedis of debt on their head, per capita debt. That child will take 18 years possibly to get an education and to finish high school and maybe university before they can become economically viable to start paying off the debt. So in the meantime, at the current inflation rate of 50% and interest rate of 35–40%, you can imagine that that debt on one child would have doubled and tripled and quadrupled in the 20 years that a child is getting their education before they start paying some of the debt. So within 20 years that a child has grown to be 20 years old, the debt would have at least tripled and quadrupled by normal interest rates and compounded rates. So a child that has 20 to 30,000 cedi debt now will owe 100,000 cedis of debt before they start paying. No, people should start calculating these figures.
Seriously, analysis now, you know. I been young cohort. You are opening our eyes to that breakdown.
Banks, African Development Bank, any World Bank, me one of the few Ghanaians are within these two institutions. But we are African Development Bank. At this time, so African Development Bank. Into me a penny or bank or same one African Development Bank. Me a penny or and son or mobile. Now World Bank so me go 30 years ago and son ever banking crab into one year one penny. Now there I for Ghana phone him say Tama me ambassador to United States. If he say Rollins now or mommy yeah ambassador no. Only me name dear until the age of 40. No mommy koye ambassador to the world's most powerful country. And he gave me an option. Actually very incredible. Say me at 40 years old, me choose. So person me High Commissioner to the United Kingdom. Our colonial masters kingdom. And now me pay say me call Washington to be Ghana's representative to the United States, the world's most powerful and biggest economy. I was given that opportunity. Why would a head of state like Rawlings choose a small boy like me to give that opportunity to? But what people didn't know, why I'm joining this Bank of Ghana demonstration, is that while I was the ambassador to the United States, Rawlings literally made me the shadow governor of the Bank of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
Shadow governor. Nobody knows it. I'm telling you for the first time on KOFI TV. Okay. He was sending me documents to interpret for him. Because Rawlings is not an economist, he's not a banker. And the Bank of Ghana was then under Portofia Gama. There are many things going on which he either didn't understand very well or didn't agree with. And he couldn't also trust many of the people that he had appointed. So he relied on me to interpret some of these things for him. And if the matter was beyond my own knowledge, I had friends at the World Bank who I had worked with earlier who I could also ask them, what do you think about it? What do you think about that? That's how Ghana has been governed over the years by many people working in the shadows who are not well known or who don't make noise. But I know what is going on at the Bank of Ghana.
What is going on, say, and say, Omo describe Addison as money printer. So you say on
the stable.
Almost your printing
but also a disturbance.
No, I said that is the description of what the man says. I said, oh, your printer.
But that is what it's turned out to be. Because if a whole economy is handed over to you and you are seeing financial problems coming up, you are supposed to be an independent authority. That's what it's supposed to be. But it's obviously working almost directly under the thumbprint of the president, of the finance minister. He doesn't have the independence that he's supposed to have. And if the government is the one who is running into deficits, and the government is running out of cash, and because it is debasing its own currency by its economic policies, and the policies of the government and the budget deficits are reducing the value of the cedi. So the cedi has less and less value in your pocket. And so the government's reaction is to tell the governor, please print more cedis for us so we can share among the Ghanaian people so they don't demonstrate and they don't get angry. You understand that? It's simple economics. But if you, the governor, agree to be printing these currencies which you know are reducing the value all the time, then you are also a culprit.
And because meaning said before monies are printed, your process is from the brain. Is it possible, sir, or print
because he's supposed to go to Parliament for many of these approvals. But the Parliament has been complaining so many times. You must be hearing the minority leader and other parliamentary Adungo and others accusing the Bank of Ghana of so many things. Adungo has been on national television, on Metro TV and so many places describing all that is going on. But Ghanaians are hearing it, but because we all feel paralyzed, because constitutionally we are supposed to respect the governance of the country until an election comes and then we change the government. And that's what we are doing. But it's a painful wait. And other countries are not able to wait. That's why you hear of coup d'etat here, coup d'etat there, coup d'etat somewhere. But again, what President Rawlings did for Ghana, which people do not even fully appreciate, is that he silenced his own military by the coup he made and by allowing 8 former heads of state and heavy senior generals to be executed. The execution of Akufo, General Akufo, Achampong, Utuka, Kote, Afrifa and others is what has made the military be hesitant. You can see a coup is Ghana a long time. Ghana a long time.
But because the things that happened that time. And one is
what President Rawlings taught his own military friends is that the wages of sin is death, right? And the wages of coup d'etat is that you yourself will be killed one day. So by killing Akufo, who was part of a coup, the General
Achampon coup, by killing Kote, Utuka, who were all part of that coup, by killing Afrifa, who also was the first coup maker against Kwame Nkrumah. The lesson in Ghana's military today is that coup does not lead to better governance anyway, but it will most likely lead to your own death. That's why.
But but he was not killed himself.
No, he was not killed because he managed to eliminate his own death by his coup. But people were looking for him. But when he was left office, because of the good way he tried to govern Ghana, he could come here freely, walk around freely, and people were hailing him, stopping traffic and helping to manage traffic and all kinds of things. But the manner in which he died is another matter which we shall visit another day.
All right, well, that's it. Dr. Ekosio Gabra and Yeneno Ekasa. And see, as you can see, all share Abronsaya, a Waha Ghana Commercial Bank, Umabron Satentena. You might have be a bit so we want to join it, the money be there, but that is the only thing they can do. Woman, you know, after something, Ewo, Sroho, woman, you know, Ewa, almost bit to me, Ehunubi. I said, the mono in groups. Oh, wow, Behuno, Rise Ghana for Ewa one side, minority Ewa one side, fix the country for one side. So a year in those type of breaks, and you can understand, Ewa pa all through the whole high street, Ninano, I say, so I are full of Nipankwa.
When is the fool?
Stamina. My name say walk 10 and serious.
Well, but the reality is that Ghana for Chiromo. Oja oh said Addison, I say on my no sika semna. Na was say or chere Emanu who said ye ninye enyoma ekoso. Oh said Nanado neighbor omiane Kenoforiata I say on my musica na was said Ghana for we express ourselves and our unhappiness. And now I want you to ekoso oyema ye who be the KOFI. Ye who be that, and I know you are a man in your 40s from ye who demonstrations. I mean, people haven't felt the kind of pain that they are going through today. And the inflation is over 40%, right? Addison has collapsed. Your friend saying the economy on about Miane Nanado. Onyinan Chema will be Mayor Jumana, also Onyinan Che. And that is the most painful thing. Say on minor, Omani idea, say Nyansa any baku for tribu. Now I say on minor. Near Sitranche, Mo Obimra, now say on Tranche. And I heard your friend say, Bank of Ghana building here from a budget of around 80 plus million cities to over 250 million cities. Okay? And he should be telling us how he arrived at the 250 million cities. He should be telling us how, he has destroyed the economy of the country completely to the extent that, and then among for who are and made the way me fa kwanya we sukofi na masre Ghana for nyina we nya amanyosem. It is about us, it's about our future, it's about our children, it's about our country. Oman so anya akufo ado ne busia fo nko ade anya adisen neighbor omia ne busia fo nko ade Kenoforiat, your friend say, Kede Japan. Angasa Abeka Chere say, MPP, Ria Omu Ria Ghana Sikano. Enye Sika Kitwa. Na say, Aponcheni Efri, Insumu Abeka Chere say, Insumu Hashia. Clearly, no, you should believe him. Ken is a member of the MPP, long-standing member. He's been in parliament for a very long time. And the Ekos were MPP Munina, Kede Japan enim. Enti Kenya Japan eba bontin ebe katre say MPP for Ghana Sika as if there's no tomorrow. I believe it.
Meaning they say I say Ken or Mamu ammunition so.
Well, I mean it's the reality. Obi bia or don mind bia no. I'm sure say no krane be dey dia Obeka, and that's exactly what Ken has done. I mean he's not the best. He's part of the system. Or Kaumwa or Mobeka Chere say Yantuaba Emma Nanado. You know, and so really and truly, he's not an ideal character. In terms of Obi Abepe Omapenya Akunyano, you should trust him and believe him. He's part of the system that has led to the destruction of Yamai economy. And dialysis. See how people are suffering in the country. And then we are Jumana Unyam Faswakra because of inflation. And Faswan Uhu de Udisikanaya, Naskanasa. You know, NTA or Yatre. Na encourage Ghana for Nina as I say, way and Yaman yourself. Wow, what you? I mean, Ufi said you are really going through difficulty. These are some of the demonstrations you should be engaged in. Now, Mejidi said this would not be the last of the demonstrations we would organize to ask for Addison to go. Also, on their own choir, there are several options, which includes petitioning the special prosecutor as one of the options, which includes getting Parliament's finance committee to subpoena him. The committees of Parliament have the powers of a high court, and they can compel Addison to come before Parliament to answer serious questions about the mismanagement of our economy.
Yes, and yet the mono we are more other way.
Oh, I mean, look, elections ever seen now, you would have seen how Ghana for Eddie IMC share Eddie Ecom and the Abano. People are frustrated, people are suffering, and Nanado or the cotton is seen as so. On the Bekaja say it is Casso. I come there, say Sicano, or no, and then the bush and phone and the ma say or more de co baby. You know, today, you know, Ghana Airport Company, yeah, the baby man on your business. She's paid a pittance. All right? And now Cecilia Dapa, look at how much money she stole and kept in her home. To the extent, say, the house helps, na ba for it to be over 1 million. Krana or who say ye is Kanusubi. Na Sabe Sabola minister, Obi our bola so, and it be a you can imagine Minister of Energy, you can imagine Ken Oforiata, you can imagine Minister of Health, and Ona Omokakaho. You know, so clearly, you know, Ghanaians are angry. Ghanaians are really, really, really angry. Yeah, to a ban now, you would have seen how Ghanaians would have come out in their numbers to vote against this government. And to me, if you say, I mean, this is not about party, this is not about NDC, it's about Ghana. Yeah, yes, you can no more say no. Yeah, on mine no coffee or ma. And I know you have younger children. I have younger children. Yeah, Madachi, and Nanado, any Alaji Baumia, any Kenoforiata, any Addison or Moseno. And we shouldn't put up with it.
All right, yeah, that's it. All right, so we politicians are one more demonstration. There are other people are almost directly affected in our banking sector. No? In fact, you know, say, oh, anymore. I say, oh, you're very popular on KOFI TV. So, the video be that organize a one-man demonstration. A dream now to Yanokai.
Yeah, Yehovah Yatamaka free. For Fenya Bamawi, Eyata, my dear G. Yehovah Yabahoya, and Quanye Yehovah, and Quanye Yehovah, and Quanye Yehovah, and Quanye Yehovah, 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 Bubuina, Yehovah, 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 Bubuina, who go video man.
And you know, we are sure so in West because
some battle, me, now my girlfriend, I agree, and to me, but I go for, and what tell me, Sanyo, you see, I go for more Johnny, me tour, me walk, Papa be a friend, a folk of you. I walk Caswa, me Papa, no, me deny be our Papa. And to me, I go for dear, intimidate, I go for one, bro. I go for dear, I don't joke with it, I go for, because my girlfriend, one mammy, I won't cry.
Any different matter. But when I told you, Baba was a GN Bank. Dr. Papa Kwesindum Bank na egu ye no. Na oka ho ebi. Another demonstration, who want to say?
Oh, another demonstration many ache, but minimum. Kofi me kan da bia se Ghana ye nya atwom. Sa demonstration we. And you can see a chairman political parties organizing this demonstration. Eco Bank, Commercial Bank, ADB, Prudential, Fidelity, all the banks in Ghana, Wọ́n na also organize demonstration wey. Adentra. Hwɛ deɛ oforiata ne ade sɛ yɛ. They introduce what they did EEP. Domestic debt whatever program. One more introduce you know. One more we say it is rather eating the capital of all the banks. In Tisaneteria, they should what? They should recapitalize themselves. I'm going to free every space and I say free. Now to one more. I'm going to free. Now me baby I'm going to free. So I can. I'm going to free. Now I'm going to free. Now I'm going to free. I'm going to free. Say be a minimum so for that. I'll be for that. I'm passing on my questions. Canada. Now ADB ne EcoBank. I'm dia. I recapitalize you. I'm going to intimate. I don't know so can who now the bonnet number. Now the bonnet number. I don't know how after now you are calling the government to come in. I don't know GN Bank. Who going to want me and call it the president to come in. It means you intentionally plan to collapse GN Bank, Ofurata and Addison. Serious. There is deliberate. They plan to collapse GN Bank. Master, na GN Bank we have 300 branches across the country. And about 10 years, what did in GN Bank? Yeah, my memo example. Germany and Crawford Bank be any home. Yeah, unim say Germany. I want to go butter trade. Unim butter trade. So yenye ko essence butter trade. Still a butter trade wo. One ko yiska. One diska tum wo makola ana kanesi no makọ no makọ yidi aton enam. Ko pusiga. Ko wedana, ko wulensi. GN Bank. E wo ho. Enne adwadifo man nyina ntimi ko obio. E ho bayire. Ukopasa bayire, wulensi bayire. Say no, even staff. Even government staff, government workers, GN Bank, and you provided your processing almost salaries, about 5,000 people of government workers. Because you go to Siga, hospital, teacher for government workers. And then Pusiga, obey Sika, I just about Widana. Bunkrugu, obey Sika, government worker, I just about Wale. You can say, Widana, Obaba, I just about Nadoli, I just about what I say, Saraga, Bangi Bian home. Because big and Bangu, obey Iska, I just saw by Yendi. Karaga, I just Kusagu, I just saw by Yendi. Ade, Jen Bangay. May I'm proud of Dr. Intum. What be with some say, what talk on our day? Me, hey, let's face the reality. Young Kano French and Massa Omano, Akufo and Akaya, sorry, His Excellency President Akufo was saying we should be citizens, not spectators. And he emphasized on the citizenship. It means I'm being a citizen, I'm not a citizen. So if something is going wrong and I say it, my offend you. You don't offend you, be a coffee.
And they say banking system, that means there is a problem. And
yet there is a problem. The operator and the IFO to the banking sector. The IFO. What am I good woman say be a problem? Masa okay problem, I am meeting. Don't say problem. What am I saying? Hey, Master Bank this year, I catch them say this year, we'll be out because we'll make profits. Nobody will make profit this year. Nobody, no bank. Hey, me say, on bank statement better about thing. So bet you make a statement, or bet you make profit. I said, and Cuban banking sector, or for that, I said, I said, and Cuban, no, as soon as I see how for Opa come here, wouldn't be. Kofi, me here 101. Forget it. Oh, yes.
Banking sector, no good.
Monsieur Gou, Nadia, who are they? Your good GN Bank, on Susu box no more. Your good GN Bank and a Susu box on a Satipa. Opa for need to form Susu box in your Bank of Ghana, your commercial bank, your savings and loans. Opa we sell some more ton, a business of GN Bank Guyana Susu box, Susu Sabox on a buy. Me into Mohu, into Yami Besida into will never die until he finished what God brought him on this earth. I'm telling you.
Until you feel, sir, bank in Guano was targeted at Indum.
Yeah, they targeted Indum. That's why they use the word indigenous. Indigenous, it sounds like Dr. Indum. So people were saying, Indum Bank, Indum Bank, Indum Bank. I have planned. Must forget it. Media Maka. May I die? May I die? Yeah, you will be sick. Yafu be sick. Indum Bank, 300 branches. Yesika Bank of Ghana. Savings and loans, or minimum capital, I say. 2019, go ahead. Kofi go ahead. Savings and minimum capital, I say. Savings alone, so minimum got 400 million. Now we are so a number and Albert Nasi one can say, year 2 300%. Would I with me at 300%? We say minimum capital is 120 million Ghana City. Who to money 400 million? When you go for size camera, Obey when ya. It means what said that? No, but so to be an answer. Me told them, me 5,000. After all, my source 20,000. Me a shoemaker, me demetia. Now crowd yes I didn't cry. Even the foreign banks and then the bank and then the local banks in Massa. Okay, we need to protect the local entities in this country. And I may fight for. Me fighting the local entity that we need to protect them. And if you people give me power or give me the privilege, I will talk about it. Because we need to protect them. But they are our future. Okay? EcoBank, almost sell emphasis on the quay. Backlist, almost says can on the quay. Indumiyef emphasis on the good heifer. Fidelity to emphasis on the good heifer. You to emphasis on the good heifer. Indumiyadoka, yeah, Bank of Ghana, Mama can't say Indumisa Indumidenka. Omra out. Now, I Supreme Court, Supreme Court ruling. As much as I want to. The latter part, the judge said the appeal court judge erred. They used the word erred, meaning we should go back to where the Human Rights Court to go and continue the case. And when who said we have some powerful judges in this country. They can stand on their feet to decide for the citizens in this country. You understand? And I was proud of them. Unanimous decision. There were 5 judges. Unanimous decision. They said the appeal court judge Ed. I can send a copy to you. Omuru assembly. I didn't say I'm call. I register and so I'm a copy of the judgment. I know what I know what I can do. Yes,
and Indum himself on sorry fighting for himself.
Indum. I say Indum is fighting from the court. One on way diplomatic person. Yeah, grassroots members. Yeah, fighting for Emma. What is it? Any young crowd now say, we are saying, and you be an timid and baby. And we were born to be leaders. What I say, but at least, your uncle Fobu on my just would dear Nimu no Madiwachi. Into or fight it with the court. Court to me, court, me for court and assembly. I will never go to the court. Me court and assembly ambassador because Besso be abating me for contempt. And you know, I'm calling Nanado to restore GN Bank and then collapse Bank of Ghana and the Minister of Finance. He should take their license. Oh, he should take any. They should take their license from them. Now 400 million to what take me license? Wabra Minoka. Missy can your contractors what take me license? No be about 60 something billion. Bank of Ghana or a central bank and or a commercial bank. Maybe some question. KOFI. Why a central bank and what on the eye? Unim, a question will be able to say, Nanado, His Excellency Nanado Danko Kuabakato say, and then code you, me push me a cat yansome, Edian Auto. Sana Bank of Ghana. Edian another auto. Otombawa. Otonyadwa. Otontuma. Otatadia. Nanado Babakato say, His Excellency Nanado Danko Kuabakato say, and then me code you, and then you will miss Kansomia. Massa. Once, so. Sana Bank of Ghana so F3 banks no but woman and was 3 years good yano any native year no tin na ma atade we I want them to be aware say me akame na me cinema Dr. Papa question to me say just papa no call me no on frame can just Philip I will call you for order adai adwuma no obie ma me wa mie ma no ho indum wono to e come masa e come di indum no masa getting to 4,000 people, you come here. You want to how big? Or have a man come how be?
But now some finance ministry do need license. Like I say, yeah. Bank of Ghana fine.
Are they? Who call register general? Omo register general whatever copy. And you can say more for baby a register company. No, omni copy. Omni certificate. Are they certificate? Yanyin free woman some. One yin free woman some. No one can tell himself, I'm consolidated. We don't consolidate in the other way. So I'm a GN bank here. I'm going to say a buabo for Yatane Addison, a buabo. Consolidated a buabo.
Philip, that's it. You're not trust.
Says he can't mudi and woman made in woman fear was I call. Didn't know. But me a country and say, and that's a copy with baby. And now no a Juma or Bank of Ghana. And he is telling Ghanaian says he cannot. Enti ya mani meye vice president obe yusu ye ne esika na ewo ha na ye dia bo oman no hombra na wabedi vice president na emfianso nie sabi sika wo se ewo ho ye hu ye afa de enkotinkoti a eka na aba beto ho a chese sesia no se Bank of Ghana no ye private company sata munka wo ton ama obi kura ankaji se usan pesika kan ho ansa na nipa na to enti sabe ikotwa medua na mantimi a mepete so ka wanzam fie enti sika wo se wo wanya man na man try ba bia afi kakra na wo ha de bo man no ho bra no so eno so ye se e ka ba afi wudi bebu nkonta se niema esisi wo man ma ye ho kire haircut niema ne ma no nyina no e ka aba wo Bank of Ghana ho e na modi aye enti ye se ye ma adwuma na utimi ya ye bo aba so ne ya so na wo ko wanim wantimi anya ye you free ho ne de nipa foforo ye wo 30 million Ghanaians anya hwe kura no ye benya nipa be say more than 200,000 won betimi aye governor adwuma any deputy governor se adwuma e wo man no enu nti se nipa edi abrosa ne ka kire wo president se ye no free ho na pa nipa foforo ma ne metena ho na ahobo a wo se ye nya ne emia ya boso mu ne enkrakra o man no yatimi anya gidie wo nimu na yatimi de akira kokra o man no eno so wo se wo nti ase why na ka ede wa hwe ase a abu na mu ya san paja ka no si ho se tramu ne emfa nko doctor wo betram eno ti no ade sen ne nkofo no ane finance minister ne ade no nyina no wo mo abu o man no ase sika no eno ti ase yi wo mo free ho na fa another team bra yanka se be fa ase dun kete akotra ho wa wo party no ni papa bia ni mu ka san nkofo no ho yi wo mo free ho na fa nipa amanfo ogide wo mu na wo ntra ho ne nyina ya mo ya boso mo wa na o man no nye yi ya ka we ya ka bone enti eno ho ya kire na ye no na ya kire no a ye no we ene we one of the means ya de be prevent coup d'etat e wo man mu niema esisi wo sub region mu bibi sei ebi kura enuru sei na obi akotwetuo na odi abetu abanyagu ye sei ye ntwetuo ya the democratic means no a ebe reform democracy no edo so se wonti ase na ya nya odan enunti yan de the right to demonstrate is guaranteed by the constitution no there ye be enti se o declare ba bi say hoye crime scene hoye security zone na se hoye hwem ne ehun se akromfo no aboabo omo akogu ho na sojafo ne prosifo a ye tuotua omo ka no ye bo akromfo ho ban a ye so ye be declare ho crime scene ni akọ nti ye frɛ no se ompene to mpene no a ompie mra magic krata akeke se ye si Ghana fo ne edi adwuma ma ye se ye mpɛ kofie na o president no mpeni pa foforo emetra ho etuotuo nim sika ntwetwe nim na si ubu ye kwasea ubu ya bra yesu ubu ye kwasea complaints ya ye be complain so wo se ompene ye bo osuma ne de ntoma mia wa no se ye ma onkasa ye ma unsu enti ano de enya sa na ye democracy some person democracy ye ne ye gi democracy no di no ye ne ye use democratic means say edia diffuse tension near protecting ya making corrections about what is wrong in the democracy enunti ne ye no ye jaya say ya nya wenum na obia miana no etrase ti said the bibia nsi ya your friend no the silence of the cemetery peace of the cemetery so kwa funse ya hu se obia kasa ho na nipa na ho no se o mo enti eno ye more dangerous obi ankasa cemetery ba ho enti ba bia ye kasa wo dwom no ho nye hu se cemetery enti o moma ekwan na nipa no nkasa adeboni a ekoso no ye mie ya no ne enka eno ne kan bi ma me nkan bia mamuo na se obe kan bi ma me nkan bia mamuo na o mo obi ankan bi dia na cha se ye ti kan bi ma me nkan bia mamuo mu ye de na ye nya kan bi ma me nkan bia mamuo eno nti na ese se ye for se de ye nananom e for so ye abrofo bre so etime ekoje oman no yen abeduru ye so yen so ese ye for so ne ebo democracy no ho bai ne atwa manfo adwene ekoso se bibi kwabone a there are peaceful means of addressing those things and this is one of those peaceful means.
Just about 2 steps to the NDC headquarters. Very 2 steps and after this traffic light the next traffic light and NDC headquarters no sabi confusion no ayebasa e wo ha. I can't tell what is happening. Me who honorable Babra Mintaka. I don't know some push you. When the hammer but to me, I mean straight, your Bank of Ghana. You're from up here. You're going. I have Bank of Ghana. What in your Bank of Ghana? Your Bank of Ghana straight. No. You're back home.
Now offer send us a video film on my press conference. I can check Ghana for say. Office why are we doing something for everybody? Why? Ghana now nipa ba ko be dia. Ghana nya ko pa do ni dia o. Offer dia ko to Ghana na nyo. Ma me pa we ntem. Yes pa no. Ye ko su akra. Nti Bank of Ghana ti go dia go. Who first go and what before? First, if you have ton money, you can't take it to the filling station. So the only thing you can do is a white paper, not a case canoe. And you can go to Bank of Ghana now. You can go to Bank of Ghana. But Mr. Kofi, as I'm talking to you now, even passing premises of Bank of Ghana is not easy. Look at the soldiers over there. Then you tell us say you seek no account. And now security here tied to honor. And now who can to Bank of Ghana my own call because we be a bank who need answer. Shut up now. What I say? There was Ghana and ya. One man bring my man. Yeah, I am the Betina. The Betu have a sword. And ya blow. Then ya break papa. Look at it. Yeah, baby offer. Yeah, baby. I don't get the emphasis. The party of his name is for. Only penny offer. Offer there was nothing. It's very bad. It's terrible.
All right. Police for no actual barricade no ewa. Demonstrators nature say kwanya de ma wo say wo fa NDC headquarters animo ho no police for no che say ho no enka the agreed approved route no ho enti no na kwa me piao who say organizers of the demonstration no try say be pia demonstrators in that become difficult. The irony of the situation,
the armed robber is in there. Instead of the police to let us go and deliver a letter for the armed robber to resign, they are rather protecting the armed robber, and they are now forcing citizens not to bring the armed robber out. Who is the governor of Bank of Ghana? Who is he? An ordinary employee has become a master of us. 60 billion we are talking about. We've lost 60 billion. Not ordinary small money. 60 billion.
There seem to be some chaos. Who say, why is it say woman and penny, woman faho, and acquire there be bad almost just a fine one, almost just a monfaha.
There be me just say, and Bank of Ghana, the echo. Yeah, I come to Mausoleum Hall. Now I'm paying for Bank of Ghana. I know much I say. One fast straight. I'm saying, it's a jumping for no anyone for Akotasi. Say, I'm security zone. I'm on say, it's a area near far. Namunche, I said, say, you're pretty funny, say, Munche. Baby, security zone. Monche. It's a Monche. Now you're far. Yes, I did say, young Bank of Ghana. Yeah, I come from Mausoleum. If you come from Mausoleum, now you're pretty fun. I did petition, Echo Bank of Ghana. It's a ano, almost young fellow. Omunche, say, Sahara security zone. Say, Debo, Omunche, say, security zone. Say, security zone, and dear, and the Evapory. That come before. It's Omunche.
All right, better I say. All right, it's a say, no, I giddy kakra. I giddy kakra. Posifono, and so I am very ready. Who say, Omo car, nay, see, one, I know, top on I fiancé, since you share a woman, say, a year to 20 woman, said, dear, a woman. I think, sir, leaders no air control omo say omo move the left side na demonstration no entimi entwa so but demonstrators no there I had the kakra ewa ha but police for no I am very ready. Honorable, say no. Honorable Tata Chai, meba. Honorable, say them what's your mom fa but almost say chinchon ba fa.
At the end say ya agree say you free circular. You call the new construction, that's the Bank of Ghana new construction no money. And I know so no say rich and I want. Now route way no rich kwan no. And you know naturally no ya agree say you do anuma. You be fa kwan way so I call new building na omo ye no. Na ya Ghana for hu ade a yes $250 million. And you dey no tire wi a they be using liberation circle. They are National Theatre. They are a court complex, no.
Then I think Abrana Sami Jemfi Emma route, no. Meteso car says Mutu NDC party headquarters now Omwa branches. So as to whether this one or the other one, within the enclave of party.
Exactly, but this is the one that we are talking about. Because area is close to the NDC head office. Party has here. This is the junction now. From one who goes straight to the $250 million new Bank of Ghana construction. And it makes the whole demonstration very interesting. I feel so. Ghana for senior Ghana for boy fu. What you say? Now, police found the omejuma omo ye. Just we are making sure say be bomb. Now, edumedia was omuye no. Omunyana enkoso. Enti ye memens ni de obi ani hanu a opeso obeye basabasa da bi. But ahanu ma ye junction no definitely no there was omuye oye kire kakra bi. Enti as leaders no we are also trying to manage them. Enti anya ade a gidi anase bibi ebesi wa hanu.
Honorable Tata Chai and we clarify it, that is the route.
I want to give you some information.
What is the information?
I want to tell James not he knows my mother. My mother grew past him. Hey. Tell her that in your friend said, and a bet me and Natty won't find a new one. And two ocean who ye won't goodness say, won't you say, oh, was so just so, or about Honum. That's a bet me and Natty on a bed is one who that. A two ocean who ye serious formation of Minim Jamaica, or two ocean pa. What fire to my Jagro? When Nim now before register, I swear, oh, none easy. Oh, none easy. But then I pass you by all to me, sorry, Allah.
Now we got to know that you are political.
All right, maybe I didn't hear. As I said, quite a trussle. As I said, quite a trussle.
Bankwana ni panamu wa Ghana. Yati ya mamu ni ya dane mkuwa. Yati ya mamu na ya bresei na nkokrafua aka mriti yabi na nyankopon agi omokra omo ewu akọ na omo mama agi omo ani omo mama adi ya mrantie ani ya mabawa ya bresu adwuma sika na o Ghana onyankopon dia dum yan ewa ya sansi so no nkokrafo no mom and enjoy wa mu wi sika ogu obabasia minister damu ayesisiri adapa ni damu na me sori a madam police madam na me sori 20 cities kura na me nya bi mfa makọ nwoma ma me yere anya aduane ma me bi enura me fra me maame ewo me kurom do ma hinkuro ana o Sunday me 30 city ama ya de no anwa mo di ye mpaboa hye me namu mpaboa wada bi ono na me hye ade koba mpaboa wei ma hwe abraba ni panam wa Ghana the Ghana police for ma ya ko a enya momom ne bonu so ya nyina ya fa wudi antia ya bra
What's the police in the hand and police?
Oh, me police ni no. Oh. One pajo police ni. Minya waya. Minya de chef free na. We say wait.
But on papa nti on pe.
On pa me papa nti. Me de no ti ase kra. Me kodu na busuanfo animu a. Omo nji ntum. Ambega za minisika. Wow, na brabo wo ya de Ghana hai. Abrabo wo. Bragovi. Sa brabo wo ya me de tenkan abrabo hai. Oba ba na be pam ya mana ye.
Ma se yan traso. Yan traso.
That's the root is here.
Carbohydrates, no. Now, so what can someone say? Would it be a casa? A promede, a mode, true green foods. If you're not purposely enumerate, who bet me don't want to true green foods on Kwaso. Say, and we hear so wubeti, na a preventing and yan would be at say hypertension, diabetes, cholesterol, and all sorts of metabolic diseases, say stroke, cardiovascular diseases, cancer, and in a so forth. And one need true green foods. A busu wo US go, person wait to so etikakra, and now we maintain no. Kono true green foods, na ebeye homa na ye fair. Did you be a friend? 703-300-5039 and in 703-670-3640. True green foods, apomezin kwara chum. Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Aye easy, aye convenient, aye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover aye map him. Tap send. Intienne also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Hello, love.
Gary, do you have Mommy's parcel for her big day?
The shipping company says it will take 1 month.
A month? Gary, use Rapid.
Rapid?
Rapid courier ships from the United States to Ghana and 9 other African countries within 3 to 5 days. Log on to rapidgroup.com, buy, ship to us, and we deliver right to your doorstep.
That fast?
Yes, that's Rapid for you. Can you sign this?
I thought you only ordered Mommy's parcel.
No, I ordered a few car parts too.
Are you too busy to shop? We will shop for you. Rapid also has a luggage delivery service, so you can make that extra luggage and we will deliver at the lowest rate. Locate Rapid Courier on the Spinters Road off the Lekma Road.
Rapid Courier. Just shop. We deliver. Enjoy.
Malata African market. And I'm Papa. African market. Order for so blonze ha. Now open African market. Papa didra. Mo akoma to yem dia. Malata African market. Edem sronko. Smoked fish, meat, dry fish, sao kenki, rice, yam, fufu flour ni nnuane ahodo afiri Africa. Afei, ye want to ma papa. Bo wire kente, adamma se kente, ahwene ahodo. Ene nneoma bebre na wobenya wo Malata African market. Hwehwe ye chi akwan ene number e wo screen so. Malata African market. African market mu King Kong. Malata African market. And I'm Papa. African market. Malata African market.